Hi everybody, welcome to Dreaming with Adrian. My name is Adrian, and in today's video, we're going to be discussing why I started taking my dreams seriously, why I started taking my sleep seriously, and why I'm going to be tracking my dreams and my sleep for the rest of my life. So, let's get right into it. When I was little, I had vivid dreams, and when I say vivid dreams, I mean it was like I was living a second life while I was asleep. And not all these dreams were pleasant. Most of them were nightmares. When I wake up from these nightmares, I'd be sweating, my heart would be racing, I'd race to my parents' room, and I basically didn't want to sleep by myself because I just felt scared. I just wanted to figure out what I could do to stop these dreams and how I could sleep peacefully. One of the dreams that I had that was reoccurring when I was younger is that I would be in a golden temple. Basically, everything was gold, from the walls, the pillars to the floor, and at the back of the temple there was a treasure chest and an altar. Now, you would think that this would be kind of like a cool setting to be in, but it really wasn't, because as I'd enter the temple and approach that altar and treasure chest, there would be a woman that was like a demonic figure, looking something like the Turbo Granny in that anime Dan Dan Dan, and she chased me with a dagger trying to stab me. So I would climb up these pillars in the temple, I would climb up the walls, attempting to get away from her. And when I finally succeeded in exiting the temple, I'd be left in like a desert or like a barren wasteland where there was nothing around me for miles. So I'd still be left not knowing what to do. One other reoccurring dream that happened quite frequently was no matter what the dream setting was, I would be chased by or attacked by or being followed by some sort of dark figure, a ghoul, a ghost, something scary, and it would always be trying to get me. So this might be a common dream symbol that children are seeing, but I'd wake up sweating, worried, fearful of falling back asleep because I might encounter these things again, and I just never knew what to do. There was one dream that really stood out to me, and it was a very simple dream, very quick, but scary nonetheless. And it involved me walking down my main staircase in my house towards my front door, and I saw one of my friends at the time. She was crying uncontrollably outside of the door, and when I opened it up and approached her, and I asked her why she was crying, she would just repeatedly say, you'll never understand, Adrian, you'll never understand." I remember waking up from this dream, going to school, seeing my friend. First thing she was doing was crying, approaching her and asking her what happened, and she told me that her father had passed away. I was left dumbfounded because I had no idea why I saw this dream. Then when I went to school, first thing my friend told me was that her father passed away. And yes, I would never understand that because I hadn't gone through that experience myself. So what she was saying in the dream, what she was doing in the dream, and then what happened in real life, they did kind of match up. But this made me think, were my dreams random images, random things that I was seeing, or was there some sort of deeper meaning or significance behind my dreams, and did they have some purpose? As I got older, I kept on having these nightmares and I kept on seeing things before they would happen, but I never understood why I was having these experiences. The next crucial experience that happened was when I was in high school. I'd basically fallen asleep on the couch one day watching an episode of Seinfeld, and I'd woken up with swelling underneath my right armpit. And to keep a long story short, to spare the details, this ended up being lymphoma, a type of cancer. After a long treatment process, I'd successfully cured the cancer and I've been in remission since then. But this was one of the turning points that really made me take my health and my sleep very seriously. In addition to adding in exercise, proper diet, and many other things to help improve my health, one of the most important, serious things was making sure that my sleep was beautiful. And with sleep comes dreams. So if I had to sleep well, I was also going to have to dream well too. There was one other dream that really changed my life, and in this dream, it started with me falling from the sky at a very fast speed, and I hit this concrete road very hard, leaving a 10 to 20 foot crater within the ground. So as I looked up from this crater, looking up at the sky, I see this dark figure looking down at me, and it reached its hand into the crater, approaching me slowly. So as it was coming towards me, I had the time to think to myself, am I going to be scared of this? Am I going to be fearful? And I said, no, I'm not moving. I'm not going to be scared, and nothing bad is going to happen. And when the figure's hand touched my face, I heard the sound of a drain being unclogged and my vision was pulled through this dark circular hole, and I ended up back in my room peacefully there. And from that day onwards, I've had very few nightmares, scary things, scary visions in my sleep. And even when I do have these now, I'm not afraid anymore of them. I accept them, and things are absolutely fine when I wake up. That one dream made me realize that I don't have to be afraid of my dreams anymore, and I don't have to be afraid about going to sleep anymore. So what I started doing is that I started writing down my dreams, I started tracking how I sleep, and I started sharing this information with my friends and my family. And when they start hearing about my dreams, they start thinking about their dreams more, they start thinking about their sleep more, they sleep better, they get better health, and they wake up happier because they're also having happy, good dreams. So I figured that if that can happen with my friends and family, if I can share that with the world and you guys, you might also gain those benefits as well. I've been doing this for over 15 years, and I've had many amazing experiences that I'm going to be sharing with you on this channel. I'll be doing this forever because I know when you get a good night's sleep and when you wake up after having good dreams, it's just a great way to start the day. So just imagine doing that every day for the rest of your life. You're going to have a good life, baby. If you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you can start to pay attention to your sleep and your dreams, because I guarantee you, if you improve those two things, everything else in your life is going to improve. I'll be sharing so many more things in the future, so make sure you subscribe, hit that like button, leave a comment if you want to. And once again, guys, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Sweet dreams.